Hello, beautiful people. So sorry so much for the lighting and the circumstance here, but it's day 4 and I'm not going to miss out no matter what I'm walking into right now. It has been a little challenging for me because I'm in Puerto Rico and we haven't had water, at least not where I live, since Sunday. Today is Thursday. And I was finally able to make it over to my grandmother's house today to coordinate with her because she's a busy lady. To be able to go and do some laundry and take a really great shower and like wash my hair. It's challenging. And then in a little bit here, I have to go and buy some water and carry that up 3 flights of stairs and whatever. And normally, I swear, any other moment in my life, this would have been like, this sucks. But no, I'm okay. This is what it is. And let's move forward because this has, in and of itself, every single experience that I'm having here during this process that just happens to be without water, the world is magical. And I get miracles every single day in so many ways and so many aspects, right? So I'm so tickled pink and surprised how the the water situation is just like, okay, so there's that. We're dealing with that, and that's really what it is about. It's about my frequency and how I continue with my frequency through the process. We're going to alchemize. I'm going to go down into the dark again and I'm going to alchemize it and bring it up to the light. But now with this new Libra or new moon in Libra, um, a lot is changing. I mean, I'm not an astrologer. I just know that I feel the difference that in the process that I'm in has a lot to do with staying at a higher vibration, holding more light, so that even when we do alchemize and go down into the depths, which is what it's all about, going as deep as possible while still keeping the high vibration. So we're always going to be alchemists. We're always going to be alchemizing. There will always be something to alchemize. That's kind of the journey. Otherwise, we're just like perfect. Everything's honky dory, and there's nothing to expand us. It's all about expansion. Alchemizing is expanding, but it's also in, I guess, the space where we are in this new earth, new journey, right? We're also alchemizing, letting go of the lower densities that cannot move forward with us. Thoughts, paradigms, things that we still carry from the past that still hold us back from showing our pure light and our pure potential. It took me months. I've been trying to put videos, as you can see by, I have some for like 2 months old and stuff like that. But before that, I've put it a whole bunch and deleted them. First of all, because some were very strong, very open, very direct, and also coming from a place where it was more victim mentality, which is definitely not the energy I want to put out there in the universe, right? As far as these videos go, well, I'm doing, one for the next 111 days. That's the intention right now. We could always change at any moment, but there's something, that same calling that I've had with the other videos has not changed in this process. But other things that I was really surprised that I thought would always be part of my life and my interest have changed, which is surprising. Did you guys just see like an orb or something just like fall? Was it my hair? Was it? Oh, that was very cool. I have been seeing orbs lately, and that's really awesome. So I did want to talk today a little bit about the law of synergy, but I think we've gotten a very good theme of just like trying to stay positive, even when the ability, not trying to, but being able to stay positive when so much is going on around us, and allowing yourself to be at a higher vibration, at a higher frequency, at a more surrendered in the now moment frequency, where everything else you just handle it as it comes and it doesn't have to be a travesty. A year ago this month, I couldn't cross a street without shaking. I was in New York visiting for the first time, and I had to hold my niece's hands because there were so many people and so many stimulation around me that I couldn't even that I was just afraid. It was like too much for me to protect myself from, like literally shaking. And that's when I was like, God, please, something has to change. I can't continue like this. Like, this is not me. What is this? Um, and today, I did have the option of going to New York this month, and I was like, no, thank God it didn't work out for me to be there. So instead, I'm here with no water. But I'm not shaking, and I'm not stressing, and I'm putting out these videos, and I'm so connected to this amazing collective of people. I'm so grateful that I'm not alone in this world. Most of my life I felt like an alien, that I was alone. Not many people understand me, if anybody, but I learned to accept people like that, and I learned to still accept them on their terms, not really expecting for me to get understood. And now this beautiful collective, you guys coming into my life out of nowhere, it's just, and I'm not the only one seeing the magic in the universe. I'm not the only one being surrounded by the love of source, and with a heart that's just wants to beam and pour love all over this world. So you're not alone. We're in this together. And I'm so grateful to have you here. Maybe tomorrow we talk about the law of synergy, which just has to do with that. We're so connected that many of us could be alchemizing right now. Others of us could be just honky dory, at a higher vibration, okay, not really being affected with whatever's going on around us, right? And my energy is helping those who are currently alchemizing something very deep be able to come up to the higher frequency. The law of synergy, the way that I understand it, is you get a group of people. First of all, synergy is when the whole is greater than the sum of all its parts, right? Two people come together and they do amazing things, which would be very surprising, and those two people would be able to do individually or together anyways. The result is just so much greater than was expected from the parts that went in to do the creation. So in this case, being part of the collective, some of us are going to be alchemizing, other of us are going to be at higher vibrations. Those of us at higher vibrations, or that have already alchemized a certain frequency, are somehow feeding each other that frequency. And by the same way, if I'm dealing with something right now, it's more than likely than those that I am in touch with, who are part of this collective with me, whether I know you or not. You're in the quantum, I do, right? If I'm going through something, and the moment that I'm able to alchemize that, a lot of other people who are also dealing with alchemizing the same frequency will also be able to as well. Like the power that I have extends out to the power that you guys have. The frequency that I am able to release and swim through and come to a higher frequency, that it's now accessible to more of the people of this collective who are also alchemizing that same frequency. Let's say I release it first, others are at that same time able to release it also, and coming into awareness. So it is so much important in so many ways and aspects how we manage and maintain and watch our frequency, because our frequency isn't only about how it affects us and our life and the people around us. Our frequency, what we're able to the frequency that we're able to hold in our body, and as we alchemize, and move forward, also affects those of the collective. So the more love that I can hold for myself, consciously, super consciously, the more love someone of the collective who's having a really hard time loving themselves right now will be able to encompass and hold. So we really do help each other out without even realizing that we're helping each other out, without being in the present moment. Right now, it's 5:55 here. And I bet you anything that somebody else out there in my collective is either recording a video or something where they also noticed it was 5:55 p.m. Or 1:55 or whatever. I don't know. I have faith because I feel it. I'm definitely not alone. We're never alone in so many aspects. Not just that source is always with us, that we are source, the one and the zero, but we're also part of different collectives that help feed each other. So be mindful of the collectives that you're part of and what you put your energy, your frequency, your awareness to, because that is now becoming part of you, and you are amplifying that by adding your focus to that and sharing it with me. Anyways, not sure if that made sense or not, but day 4 of 111, check. God bless you guys. Take care. Enjoy your moments. Thank you for sharing this one with me. Bye.